Right, so in this session we're going to look a little bit more at the high pass filter and EQ. So we covered some of the basic setup in the previous one, so following on from that one. So first thing off, I'm going to make sure that I've got my main mix selected. So I need to make sure that says that LR main mix select on the right there is on, and I'm going to unmute my main mix then in a sec, and then we'll be able to hear what the band are playing. So I'll unmute. And I'm currently on the keys channel, which is where I left previously, back still on the preamp section, and then we're going to start to navigate into a couple of the other areas and have a little tour around those. So first off, we're going to look at high pass filter. So I can access that directly from when I'm in the preamp. I can see it on the left here, HPF, so I can just tap on that. That shows me the high pass filter settings for this channel. So it's currently set on 63.9 Hz. I can easily adjust it, so there's the rotary on the left here, HPF, lit up green. If I just turn the volume up a little bit, you can hear it. And takes all the bass off. So that will be usually the first thing it would set. It's probably already saved with the scene, but if you need to adjust it, that's just there. Get that to where we want it, that's good. And then I want to look at EQ. So the EQ is then the little line here, so I tap on that, and that shows me the rest of the EQ for that channel. So that's broadly divided into 4 bands. So you've got low, low mid, and high, and on each of those you've then got the ability to set the width of it, the frequency, and the gain up or down. So we'll talk a little bit about each one of those and how you control them. So if I start off with low, there are one easy way to select them is there are a set of 4 buttons on the right hand side. High, medium, and low. So we press on the button we want to access, so I'll choose low. That's now means I'm controlling the low frequency. And then the 3 rotaries here control the width, the frequency, and the gain. So for instance, if the low is currently is that little purple band there, so if I adjust the gain on that, you can see that going up and down. And then if I adjust the frequency, that moves it left and right. And the width then adjusts how much of across that frequency band it's going to adjust. So if I broaden it out or narrow it. Now you won't hear very much on the little speaker I've got here, so let's move on to low mid and do the similar sort of thing. So if I adjust the gain on that, you can probably hear a little bit of the low mid frequencies there. And I can cut it right out. And that applies to each of those 4. You can do the same on each of those. You can adjust the gain up and down. You can adjust the frequency, and you can adjust the width of that. So how I would typically use that is listening while the musician's playing, and you want to listen out really. You want to cut before you boost. That's the general rule of thumb really. So you want to be listening for frequencies that you don't like. So if you hear a bit of a twang or a bit of an odd noise, then you kind of have to estimate in which band that's in. So say that's in the high mids, then you would adjust the frequency, set the gain up, and then adjust the frequency until you really hear that bad frequency, and then you can cut it. And if it's more than one narrow band, you can adjust the width to accommodate that. And then you've got 4 bands that you can do that on. You can obviously do a little bit of boosting and cutting as well to adjust it, but basically you want to make it sound good. So you would do that until it sounds good. So you can adjust all of those in that same way. You can do the same things on the screen, so you'll see while I was adjusting it on the screen, you can see those bands, it's saying what the frequency is and what the gain is and what the width is. So you can see those on there. We're not going to go into the advanced settings on that at the moment. I think that the basics should be enough for what you need right now. But hopefully that gives you a good idea about how to get around the high pass filter and the EQ settings.